Yep, this is here and also existing, and possibly also discrediting me a tiny bit. Obviously, I'm playing right now live, even though, yeah, I kind of already spoiled that situation. What's up, peoples? It's a Terraformer playing VIP2. Episode 18, I'm pretty sure it specifically is that. Second episode in a row to be showing only winning runs, and that's how it's gonna be for the rest of this project. Why, you may ask? Am I doing it like this? It's because I really don't like VIP2. From what I've heard, VIP3 goes to the more legitimate difficulty of, say, VIP4 and VIP5, but like, a lot of this hack seems BS. And I mean, I know VIP1 had it a tiny bit, but it was nowhere near this. Nowhere near this. So this first level was what aggravated me in the first place, and I wasn't really too sure about it, and then I cheesed it by watching Raocow do it and spoiled the whole thing. And I saw the Eries coming from behind, and I just kind of knew that I couldn't wait there, which is really not that hard. This level isn't really hard as much as just annoying and kind of dumb, because you have to replay parts of levels over, like this part. Oh, because I lost the power up somewhere. That's why I was going after that. You can get all this with a shell. I don't know why I go in such great detail to show all of this, but I pretty much do show all box contents because it's like the only thing that changes. That's why I do a thing right here. Could you guess what I am about to accomplish? Because I kind of forget I have to do a thing first. It's the last Dragon Coin run level in this particular run. I'm keeping a list of what levels I have missed in the VIP coin run specifically, and also for other things. Oops, spoiler. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Is that really nerdy of me? Actually, I've already asked somebody about that, and he didn't think it was too bad. So that's good. So yeah, I'm finally almost into the place of almost being somewhere that looks different. I thought I went ahead and showed a thing, but I guess I didn't. No, I do show it. I was hoping I didn't, because I would have just described it, and it's like you would think that would be like a run killer, or even just like something terrible to happen. But no, you'll see. You will see. You will see why I just don't even give a damn if I lose anything now, except for the cape, because the cape, well, except for one cape, I should say, because one of them is kind of important. I wonder if you could eat the thing. No, probably not. You wouldn't be able to get there fast enough to make it stop the vine. But I don't know how you would benefit that in any way. I guess you could use it as like a kicking shell guy kicks a shell at a vine or at a thing, but then it would have to go automatically. So then yeah, I guess that idea is kind of scrapped, because it's kind of impossible to do. This room is a nice little room, but except, which I mean, it's not really nice, it's really stupid. Yeah, oh yeah, that's like the second time in a row I got lucky with that. It's a disco shell, but it doesn't always happen. It's a direct reference to VIP1, the first special level. It's a ghost house and it has a room like that, but I think it's only one boot laser, but I'm not entirely sure. You know, I like throwbacks like that, especially when it's a little different, but it's not really that much different that I would warn it that all that great. But you know, it's there, it exists, and it's wonderful, and that's why I showed it off, because it's there. And it exists, and I'm pretty sure I at least show everything off, but I don't do any more coin runs. So, you know, this could have been like a few runs earlier with the thing, and yeah, you have to go in there twice to make this thing change, because you go into it once, it'll still be the same door and you'll still go in the same place. So I don't know why, it's kind of dumb, but yeah, that kind of exists, and it's like, I hope you know that exists, because you're probably gonna die there at least once, or Like I was watching some of the French dude play this, and he was getting pretty hot at these levels. I cannot blame him at all. If there was live commentary going on, yeah. This is an interesting little thing that happened. I'm glad I got the other exit first. Yeah. What is it with these games and their love for infinite loops of the exit kind? And I thought I only showed, was that 3? I don't know. Whatever it was too much. Yeah, so here's the how to get the secret exit. I saved you the trouble of actually doing a winning run for this, but I didn't use any tools. All I did was I did use a tool technically. I used my cape. I just flew over it like I did the one section, except both of them. And I figured, you know what, hey, there's no point in saying this, but all the other winning runs are intact. For all you fans of watching this longer than it really needs to be, but I don't know, sometimes it's like, hey, you need the winning runs even for levels that are easy, which is kind of like one of the levels, like, why did I do winning run on it? Yeah, these guys are really fun to deal with, but at least got a handle on how to deal with them a lot better than I did. And maybe I could beat levels that I could never have beaten before previously for no other reason also. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, you have to go in that pipe twice again. Because if you go into it once, then guess what? Guess what? It's the same place again, and you just go into the place that it would be originally. Yeah, I was like, why do I come down? Like, obviously, I come down there so I don't get hit. That was my strategy all along. It just only works sometimes. I mean, I like some of these eerie positionings. They're pretty neat. I will admit to that. There is some, like, that's just your generic eerie placement. It's like, hey, we got some eerie's and we're gonna make them look exactly like a formation in Super Mario World and every subsequent hack. Maybe not entirely true, but I'm sure some hacks don't use it, but yeah, I didn't really care. I lost the power up to gain a lesser power up. I don't even know what's to the right there, if anything good. And the arrows are actually correct this time. Yeah, the arrows are correct. And you will notice that after this level, there's no cuts. There's no cuts to another level. The Ghost Coaster. Can you guess what hack this is from? Can you guess what reference this might be making to? Do you have any idea? Did I put a save state? 'Cause I hope I didn't. So there was no reason to put a save state at this particular moment. It's Donkey Kong 2, and it's also yeah, it's a Carol level from Brutal Mario. And yeah. Like, why? Why did you take levels from? I don't go down there. I don't care. Why did you take levels from freaking Brutal Mario and put them into VIP and act like they're regular thing? There's a thing in my bonus thing that's going downward, and when it reaches 0, this happens. It's pretty neat. But I get it on my first try, so who the hell cares? When you hit the red, obviously your time goes down, and so it's pretty dang hard to dodge. I'm sure I could do it if I wanted to replay the level a bunch of times, but I didn't. Yeah, I would prefer to just have it done like that. I wonder if you hit the red immediately and didn't hit the green for some odd reason, and would you have gotten hit twice? I don't know. I think the thing goes up to 10 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So here's how I'm doing this. I'm showing the text, and then I'm showing the other text, and then I'll show the actual level one of the times going into this level. As you can see, there was like a little cut off there. I wonder why there would be some cut off. Also, getting the text box kills you. It's a good idea. In Valko's video, it said something about you had to get those red coins. I got them on this run, but it didn't really affect anything when I didn't on the other run, so okay then, sure. Maybe there's an older version out there that will kill you if you don't have the red coins, which is completely something stupid. Yeah, like this level, it has a good gimmick involved. The execution is terrible. Like, some of the ideas are really neat, and it's like, hey, it's kind of dumb. But yeah, I literally missed this once. Once I figured out what I was actually doing, because I played at it for a while, and I read the text box, but I didn't really recognize what the text box was asking. When you have a sprite moving, the keyword's moving, in those green boxes, then you get star. Oh hey, I'm showing this, but yeah, I don't know why I show it here, but whatever. This is the level. That's the half. I do it and then I screw it up immediately, and my hands are shaking. I don't even show what happens there. This is to show that I at least gave it a fair and honest try. Oh, hey, having some technical difficulties there. Yeah, I guess I didn't edit this as well as I thought I did, which is fine, but, you know, it's, when you can fail at a moment's notice, like, within 5 seconds, if the up button doesn't work, or you go after the mushroom, which is needed, and you go after it too soon, then you will mess up. Like there, I just barely got there, and I only got a power up past that section with 2 there, like once. And also, yeah, I took this method from Rauco. I know there's another way you can do it, but it didn't work for me, and I was getting a bit peeved, like when I was trying to do it blind. And I would get to that point, and there'd be a kicking shell guy, and you'd kick the thing, and you'd just get hurt. And I think the only way you can possibly do it is if you get a mushroom through there and you have 2 power-ups. That's the only freaking way that I've seen, because I was watching the French guy do it. And this part's dumb. It's really freaking dumb, because if you, yeah, it's, like, that part's clever. I like that. I like that, I will say. I did a pretty good job at editing this. But yeah, this is the nightmare that will haunt your dreams for the rest of your life if you... I couldn't. Well, basically it takes you a while just to figure out what the hell you have to do. And it's not just continually spam power-ups at yourself, thinking that you always need 2. You pretty much always need to play with 1, because if you try so hard to keep 2 for any stretch of imaginative time, it just will not happen. And you pretty much grab 1 as soon as you lose 1, and that's just how it goes. That's the only way you can play it, and just doing that. And also, even if you're doing it the right way, it's not always gonna work. You're gonna jump to hit the P switch, you're gonna hit your head, or you're gonna just like get stuck and you're gonna fall right through. And then you're gonna go to hit the thing and you're gonna be on top of a platform, and you're not gonna wanna be on top of a platform. And I've literally died after the 3rd hit. And yeah, like, it's really not fun and completely unnecessary after a section like that. Like, you want to do that, fine, do it after the midpoint. Like, really, there's no reason for that to exist, even though it has interesting stuff. And also, surprise, surprise, sure enough, a level like this would have a secret exit. I mean, you can only have the most annoying levels to actually have a secret exit. And also, like, nearing the end. Like, sure, you get to skip out on one section, but you have to do a whole bunch of others. And yeah, I just wanted to show that happened, like, 4 times to me. Yeah, like, also I did try, I didn't realize the 1-up was a one-time deal. So, yeah, once you spawn it, like, it will not come back. And I didn't know that, so I played for like maybe an hour and a half trying to get this exit. It wasn't working. Maybe not an hour and a half, maybe just an hour, but it was at least 45 minutes. It was a long damn time for doing something like that. Also, if you get a mushroom in a weird way, like while you're getting hit, you can phase through the ground. I didn't remember where the footage was, so I didn't include it. But I apologize. And also, getting hit will cause you to not button work. which I don't know how informative that was. Oh, I think I showed off that text again. Oh well. I forgot I got this on the first try, but I'm not editing that out. Whatever, I did enough. It's enough if it's like, you know, I show things and stuff, but if I'm just showing like an accidental thing again, this level isn't bad. It's kind of interesting, like it's got you running stuff. And, you know, it's like you do little hops, but you gotta be quick or you're gonna get crushed, and it's like you're on a little elevator. It's kinda nice, and the Erie generator kinda just works out usually this way, and you can duck under one. But then you get to this part, and it's really stupid. Like, not there, but here, like, you just do that, and then you do it again a bunch of times. It's like, why? I mean, like, I know you're, like, trying to make the guy, like, not get crushed and stuff and not live, but, like, why? Like, it just seems completely unnecessary to have it for so long, and I'm just gonna, like, complain about every little thing, because why not? So there is the ways of the place. I could have got the VIP coins, but I was dumb, because I knew the secret exit was at the end, because it always is. But I didn't realize it, like, was after the thing went on and stuff. I didn't realize exactly where it was, is what I'm trying to say, but I should have. But, yeah, why did I do that? I don't know, I'm a dumb, whatever, I don't care. So yeah, I think boost circles should be banned for every hack in existence. It's just a tedium thing, and it's like you can just jump through it. It's like, but you know, it's risky unless you're just going straight up. This section's kinda neat, but again, it's just like too damn slow, and it's nice to like learn up where the guys go, and really you don't even have to learn it. I got pretty far on my first try, and also like whenever I'd get progress, I'd get pretty deep in. You kind of have to follow their tails. It's not bad. It's an interesting way, and they always stay on screen, so it's well designed in that aspect, but and the aspect of it just kind of goes on, and the scrolling is a little, like, slow. It could have used to be faster, and it could have used to be a little more tricky. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say it's, like, too easy, but comparatively to other levels in this world, yeah, I think so. I think so, but again, like, I wouldn't want those levels. I think they were too hard, so. Well, the first level wasn't. I'm getting ahead. Yeah, it's just really that second level is just dumb. All the other levels today aren't really too bad. They're not really, like take straight from Brutal Mario, that is definitely bad, but you know, the other levels were technically LPable, but I just didn't feel like it. And I'm not gonna feel like it. I still have, I think it's like 16 or 17 exits to go, and that includes, yeah, there's a pipe up there. I knew it was there because I died right at it. If I got here, I would have survived. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, so, you know, it brings you behind a bush. I like that. I like when screen enterable pipes are not actually pipes, but they are a little creative something, if you know what I mean. It's just nice. It's just neat. It wasn't a bad level, but it could use some refining. And I don't know what the hell the title means, because that is not the Konami code. I explored this entire room. I was holding on to some hope that the author put it in the first room. I don't know why I have such a problem with it. I mean, it's such a common occurrence that I should just shut up about it, but at the same time, I don't really understand what it really adds to the level, like, other than length and girth. It's just, it just makes the level arbitrarily longer for not a whole lot of reason, and honestly, I shouldn't have showed this, even at 4x speed. I should not have shown this, but whatever, it's here. It's not going away, and it just leaves some extra baggage to the recording. Gotta get up to my 30-minute mark, because it's not a half hour, then it's just not a video. And I'm sorry this isn't Luigi. I had all plans on doing it, but then I just, I don't really know. I don't know why I fast forwarded there. It's not like I'm showing the deaths, but I did die where I fast forwarded to. That's where I was on the first run, where I would have had the dragon VIP coins. So they're coins of some kind, and they are of no real importance in this hack. But I think by, I don't know if VIP3 only shows the secret exit whole lock thing, but it could also be dragon VIP coin potential. I don't know. I could have probably went in there earlier, but whatever. I still get into it eventually, and I wonder what's up there. Probably just you die because you went too high up. Yeah, this is weird. Watch it. Yeah, like, why are they on that layer? Oh, I don't like stuff on that. Well, I can't say I don't like it. I just don't have enough experience with it. And then this spoof fight, like, at first I thought it was like, what the hell? Why would you do this? And I started taking it slow. And I'm like, poof. I'm like, what is this crap? And I'm like, oh, it's so deep in. I don't want to play all this again for this. And then this happens. And I'm like, oh, this is really neat, actually. And maybe it's just because it's freaking easy as hell, but I think it's really nice, and I like it. It doesn't fit this world at all, but whatever, it's awesome. Well, I say doesn't fit this world, but this world's theme is basically Ghost House, so yeah, I guess it does fit this theme. Which I've never actually seen that used, a Ghost House world. It sure as hell couldn't be in Jump, that's for sure. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna comparative the VIPs, like, VIP 1, I mean, well, I think I already did that kind of, like, because this one has a lot of BS difficulty and stuff. And it's just too hard for its own good sometimes, and sometimes I feel the same way about Jump. Especially when people who have made Kaisers before tell me that my hack may or may not be a little ridiculous. And he also said unfair, which I don't think the levels would, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe it's just because it's my little project there, but, you know, it's not My Little Pony, that's for damn freaking sure. What, this level, it's a level, it's, you know, it doesn't have the reverse water as I thought it did when I saw it by accident, which I didn't see much of. I just saw the water, and I thought it would have been the reverse water. I don't know why this B-switch exists, but it's freaking dumb, and it's the waster of time for eons to come, because you can't swim up with it, and the water's kinda, it's like, it's not regular water, like, it's not regular Anna Kitty water, as I will refer to it always. It's not freaking heavy water either, because you can move in it, but only when it decides to let you move in it. It's usually the best kind. I wait here for a VIP coin. I should have probably sped it up. I did not. Yep. Yes, somebody said something on Skype, sorry. Yeah, that happens occasionally, and it's just a level. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, some places you gotta wait, and then some places you get lucky where a shell spawns on a thing. But yeah, it's just, it's an add music and sample. I'll explain set up in a bit. Person. Do I say the name? I don't like that at all. It's like, there's an excuse. Hey, I did some slowdown in my level. Enjoy, and here is why. And then the second half just kind of spams capes at you. It's pretty nice like that. It's like, here's a mushroom so that whenever you get to places, you get capes. And, yep, That's what's going on. This section is a tad lot more interesting-er than the last one. I don't really understand why there's so many throw blocks, but I like when the platforms and the spikes do that. It's like all I want to be the guy influenced. And it was actually interesting. I forget who said it, but oh, I know who said it. The Dragon LX, which is a pretty cool YouTuber person, and he has like this like, it's an Ecuadorian accent, but you know, I hope he doesn't mind I said his country of origin, but it's like, he has a lot of energy, and he's doing currently the sixth level design contest. And he also made a Maggle. I remember that being pretty awesome. But yeah, he has a lot of energy, and he's pretty entertaining to watch. And he was saying how the I want to be the guy is like more attractive to people. Because, first of all, lifes aren't a thing in that game. You don't have to ever worry about stuff. But pretty much you're failing, and you start right back up at what you fail at, whereas the Super Mario world, you kind of have to go to the overworld and begin again, and possibly play 2 to 4 to 5 to 20 rooms before actually seeing what you died at. But that gets me to another point that I wanted to make. Good difficulty versus bad difficulty. And, well, it shouldn't be put in that broad of terms, but let's just put it like that, because I can't think of anything better. Yes, I freaking, let me think for a second how I was going to, oh, okay, I got it, yeah, this post-commentary thing is certainly an idea-spewing event. But yeah, if a difficulty is bad, you will most likely see a section, learn how to get past it, and also then subsequently not get past it sometimes, and get really annoying dying to something that you've gotten past like a bunch of times, but you still die to it because of randomness, luck-based stuff, and this was like the best death ever. Yeah, I like that, so I kept it. But then, like, if something's good, like, it may take you a while to figure it out, but once you figure out a good strategy, you can pretty much get doing it, like, pretty regularly, and to see a later section to learn that shouldn't be a problem. This level is probably my favorite out of all of them. I did something incredibly horrendous there. This, I mean, there is some, like, design that I'm not too fond of. That jump is not one of them. I like that jump a whole lot. This, well, no, this is kind of neat, actually. But yeah, it's a nice little castle, and I like the length also. I actually think it might be a little too short. Just, well, short in the ways of what we've been up against, but in terms of difficulty length ratio for a world, was a 7 castle, I think it's pretty damn swell. And yeah, this is showing this off because things and reasons, and we'll be getting into that. Actually, you may have seen the thing and reason in question. I sure didn't until, like, literally the last run before I beat the level. You'll see, and I'll explain it once things, but yeah, I was always taking this path. Then, you know, this is why well, this is not why, but I don't like extra strength Morton. This is like, I don't like minimal hex edits with the more damage and the more hits it takes to move. I think it's annoying, and yeah, that I had to show that I did that without taking damage one time, and because it is pretty neat. I do like that part. This part could leave to be desired. Yeah, that chainsaw, I don't know why they move like that sometimes. I actually do kind of like that jump. I like it and I hate it, and I think the roof is annoying because you hit it sometimes, and then sometimes you don't jump, but when you do jump, you hit the roof. And yeah, I messed that up, that's why I had to show it. So here is the place. This is, I swear to God, the first time I tried to get that. I literally did not notice it until until one run before. I'm like, oh my God, is that a goal? And I'm like, screw that. I'm not doing frickin' extra strength Diggy or whoever the hell his name is. And I just did that, and I was like, wow, I did it the badass way. I don't really care. See you guys.